The Broken Pencil Booking Company Pro Wrestling Podcast infused with hip hop. I am Wood.
Made daily with organic, farm to table, localized, neuralized, sterilized, Scotch guarded for 2020 repellent, available online, not available on Sundays, Broken Pencil Logic. You stay classy, internet. I'm Suave Burgundy.
One man team. Put up the shot, boy.
Pay the shooter.
Today's date, Wednesday, 6 de Mayo. Lleva Lord.
Lleva Lord.
I said, Lleva Lord.
Lleva Lord.
20 and 26.
Mafia. Thank you, Jude, for everything. DJ Paul, thank you too. Project Pat, thank you.
Yeah, man. Look,
Hypnotized minds.
after 87 years on this planet, we have lost a pioneer in broadcasting, one of the seminal members and reasons why we had Monday Night Wars, a great philanthropist. Ted Turner has left this earth. Billionaire Ted has left this earth with a lasting legacy.
Indeed.
This show is dedicated to Ted Turner. We will have a 10-bell salute. And it's inappropriate that we're going to do this today.
The man who resurrected Southern wrestling from Black Saturday.
Wrestling.
For those of you who know the difference between wrestling and sports entertainment, this man made sure that we were able to see wrestling. The wheelhouse of
one
my
of the
childhood.
many reasons that Nature Boy Ric Flair is a household name today.
The reason Sting is my all-time favorite.
And is a household name today.
Surfer Sting was in heavy rotation in my house due to the greatness that billionaire Ted Turner put into rotation in the world. Out here dating fitness models before fitness models was a thing.
Man. And she's still out here crushing it.
What up, Jane?
You dig?
Hold your head.
So today, this show is dedicated to the memory, life, and legacy of one billionaire Ted Turner.
That's crazy. Now, you know who ain't gonna win on a TKO WWE property and dedicated to Ted Turner.
Hey, stay winning. Stay winning. Stay winning.
Let's get ready.
Today's show is also sponsored by the good people over at Serwin Vegas, serwinvega.com, Serwin Vega Pro Audio, celebrating 71 years of acoustic precision since 1954. They have been continuously rewriting the equation of audio engineering. Shouts out Henry, shouts out Gary, everything from power sports, motorcycle audio, car audio, home audio, pro audio, Bluetooth assist audio, nautical audio. Suave, talk about it.
On a boat?
We on a boat. You know what it is. Man.
Put some bass in your face with Serwin Vega Audio.
Serwin Vega Pro, serwinvega.com currently has a 25% off Mother's Day sale on select audio products. Yes.
I'm going to go check on that radio.
There's also, there's a tab at the very top on the right-hand side that says Mother's Day sale. Click on that. It tells you everything that's on there. In fact, let's take a peek real quick, shall we? They funding us. Ooh, they got a portable Bluetooth speaker, the Vega Mini.
Word?
Yep. The Vega Buds EB1, some 6x9s for my car heads.
I got 612s.
Oh boy, the 3-way 10-inch wireless studio monitors, the ones that I have. Those are on sale. 6-channel full range amplifiers, 1-channel mono block class D amplifier, some Harley Davidson retrofit speakers. It's some heat. SerwinVega.com. Mother's Day / Memorial Day sale is in full effect. 25% off select products with no code needed. However, if you find something on there that you do want and it's not on sale, throw it in the cart. Enter code BPBC. 10% off from us to you.
Yeah.
tinyurl.com /BPBC merch. Buy 4. The 5th is free on me. And 20% off all purchases. Suave's gonna pull the plug on that real soon. So get your summer gear. I got a couple pieces I need to cop myself.
I mean, hey, act now, but I feel like, hey, you got some time. You got the month of May, and then we'll make a decision. We'll let it ride for the month, and then make a decision, then we'll get it figured out. But
we had IMOP, we had IMOP, and we have the month of May. So you done had your fill, you done had your chance. We done gave you 25% of the year to get 20% off your merch. And I'm giving you a free shirt. BPBC BBG is the code you need to pop in to get that 20% off.
And what does that whole code translate to? What does that mean?
Broken Pencil Booking Company Big Belt giveaway. Yes, it's still in full effect. We got to run it back because we had some life issues, but we got to run that back. So Big Belt giveaway is still in full effect.
Check out the official YouTube for the contest rules. Matter of fact, the official YouTube, the official Instagram, the official Facebook page. Sir, will you tell them how to get where they're going?
All things social at Broken Pencil BC on what?
Everything.
And
everything.
Scotty, from the triangle. Last but certainly not least.
Scotty.
Charleston, South Carolina. We had to fight the elements. Shouts out to the Good Time Gang. Shouts out to the Georgia and Carolina Cigar and Gun Club. Charleston Smokeout was a stark raving success, rain aside. And we will be running it back for 2027. We also have coming up other smokeouts that I've decided if I'm going to hit these up. But there will be representation from Breeder Hermosa Cigars, Charlotte Smokeout, Louisville Smokeout, St. Louis Smokeout, all coming to you very, very soon. Stay tuned.
Just smoking everywhere, huh?
Still smoking.
Oh, there are multiple colors on this portable speaker.
Come on, man.
Oh, we need Gary. We need one of these in Broken Pencil Green.
I think we can make that happen.
We absolutely need a portable Bluetooth speaker in Broken Pencil Green.
I think we can make that happen. Pardon me as I'm trying to get some power here. One of my power sources,
some power,
has actually shot shit while we're doing this show live. So live things happen. So pardon me while I fix this.
Tings Guan.
All right, we back in effect now.
I was gonna say we ran through all the promo stuff. That would have been a great time to say.
No, we were only halfway done with that. BreederHermosaCigars.com. Breeder Hermosa Cigars is a beautiful life. Cigar smoking is not a healthy alternative to smoking cigarettes, but damn show feels good. BreederHermosaCigars.com is a beautiful life. Now then, in the words of the great Big Dust.
That's not for you, Steve. That's for somebody else, baby.
Yeah. So we might have a small problem here.
Uh-oh, what happened?
My power source ain't powering. Oh, please, let me see if I got one more over here. I got teams going on here, literally.
The ghost of Jim Hellwig has siphoned the power. Oh my God! Has the Ultimate Warrior sabotaged your setup, sir?
He's trying to. Oh, there we go. We live, baby. We live. That's what backpacks are for, man. You gotta have everything in your backpack. Shouts out the door to explore. But Breeder Hermosa Cigars on all things social. Suave took up a nice video for the smokeout for me. I should be ready by the weekend. You can see the teams that we had Guan, literally.
Teams Guan. Did you already send me the
coming soon, brother? Coming soon.
Bet that. Yeah. Say less.
Got drive issues, so I'll fix all that. So yeah, Vita Hermosa, we had BPBC, we had Servo Vega.
Who else we getting money with right now? That's the question.
That's it right now. I think that's all we got right now.
You want to get some money with the Broken Pencil Booking Company Pro Wrestling Podcast infused with hip hop? Here's what you need to do. Broken Pencil BC at gmail.com. Show at Broken Pencil BC.com. Site relaunch pending.
Very, 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 very soon.
Loading.
We want to apologize for the ills of our current host, but they are out of there.
Bruh.
They are out of there.
The horror stories I have heard from dealing with our previous site host. So yes.
Currently
the new site
on a few domains. The new site is indeed phenomenal. And it's a one-pager, mobile friendly.
Oh,
get ready.
God. We've cooked up something so cool.
Just like Dawkins, he's got a 6-pack now.
Hey, man, shout out to Dawkins and his macros. Man, he been out here getting to it.
Yeah. He low key making Tez look bad, and Tez was, he was that dude.
Look, man, Tez he put on his baby weight before the baby, so that when the baby get here, he can be in shape to get money to feed the baby.
Yo, how you get in shape and then get out of shape to make a baby with baby weight? Let me find out.
Macro.
Shouts out to Tez. Shouts out to Dawkins. And on that note, man, we got a lot of stuff to actually like glance over to get ready for the next episode. Besides this, but for the time being, let me get this ready here.
Wait. Before you play a game.
Oh hell.
No, I'm gonna make this brief. Before you play a game, let me take an opportunity to not play no games. New Day rocks. That's all I'm gonna say.
And on that note, now then, we can play this game.
Hey.
You know who ain't gonna win. You know who ain't gonna win. You know who ain't gonna win. Let's say that bitch again. I know who ain't gonna win. You know who ain't gonna win. You know who ain't gonna win. We say that bitch again. One, two, three. Get your tail out. 1, 2, 3. Get the fuck on. 1, 2, 3. Get your tail out. 1, 2, 3. Get the fuck on.
Just beat it like Mike out. Beat it like Mike.
It's so funny. In the digital age, that track is so old. It sounds like tape at this point.
That's crazy. It's in the mix.
Yeah, I got a sponsor play too. Just stay tuned for that one. I'll fill you in after the show. Yeah. Today's episode of You Know Who Ain't Gonna Win. We're taking the trip down to Florida. Tampa. We're going to check out WWE 2026 edition of Backlash.
Yeah, I don't backwash and neither should you.
The fact that this logo actually looks like SmackDown is crazy. However,
don't give us a episode of SmackDown PLE and we'll be fine.
Well, ESPN's track record so far ain't been the most stellar. I mean, the shiniest star that they've had was night 2 of WrestleMania. So if you combine the two,
ESPN's WWE PLE catalog, it kind of looks like Dylan Gabriel's stat line. Brown. 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. Come on.
It looks like the late great Crash Holly's scale reading.
Say, bruh. Boy, you can't make weight. Oh, Disco Inferno ad
is inflated, nowhere near accurate, and it's still not good.
weighing in at 400 kilograms.
In what mountain?
1,008 grams.
Oh man, 5 matches. 5. They going back to the old school PLEs with this one. 5 matches.
Shout out to the Loonies.
I got 5 on it. Good.
That's all I can give you. That's crazy.
Which I'm hoping this one's on the free show. on the first hour on ESPN.
Nah,
OG.
are they doing this again? They're
Yep,
doing the first
yep,
3 hours?
they're doing it. They're doing it again, Suave.
No, dead ass. They're doing this
Yes,
again.
yes. The pre-show is going to be on ESPN2. The first hour of the PLE will be on ESPN proper.
Ew, your deodorant smells like desperation.
Oh my God! For that first match, which I'm hoping is the first match, we have Kit Wilson and The Miz taking on Danhausen and Mystery Partner. Suave, who ain't gonna win?
Anybody not named Danhausen.
You're not putting that much money into a debut that stunk, that the fans still loved because it was the opposite of what you have been seeing and better than anything else that you had witnessed to that point. Only to make this man lose when both of his opponents are cursed.
First of all, he's going on a streak like Goldberg. That's first.
Ooh, hot take.
Take. I will not be satisfied until we eclipse that record. I don't care who does it. It can be Obafemi. It can be Trick Williams. It could be I can't be Braun Breaker because they didn't already, But I don't care. It could be whoever. I don't care who does it. Danhausen. We had a chance to do it with Jade Cargillberg, but we didn't count it. Somebody got to eclipse this and get this out the way. Somebody. And if it's Danhausen, all the better.
If y'all took y'all's time to drill down and eliminate the memory of the title reign of Nikki Bella after she left WWE.
You know the level of spite that goes on in Stanford, but it's a new regime. It's a different type of petty.
And there's also no house shows, so it would be a lot harder to do. You're talking 104 dates. We'll call it 100 dates a year. So essentially, if they let Oba run roughshod over all three brands, he could actually do this in less than 2 years without even having to appear on all three shows every week.
Can I book something on the fly for you real quick?
Sure, why not?
Since Oba's on Raw and we're in a situation where it's Netflix, you can pretty much do what you want to as far as the show is concerned. In the case of trying to eclipse this record and capitalize on the current Obamania that's going on, I would book him 3 times a show to do his open challenge.
Open, middle segment, close the show.
Bingo, bango. Well, Tribal Chief gonna close the show if he don't close their account.
Well, I mean, for number one, it's the daily acknowledgement. To start there.
Start there.
If he shuts the show down, Oba can go on the segment just before the Chief come out, so they can always cross paths until they actually cross paths.
So all I'm saying is we can turn that 2 years into like 6 months if we do 3 matches a show. Squash, slightly competitive, or squash, slightly competitive, squash.
And he might want to tone down his celebrations and his adrenaline before he tears an oblique and be out for 6 months.
Nah, he gonna have to do the entrance every time. He got to do the strut. Like it's done caught on.
Well, I agree. I'm not the strut. I'm talking about like why he in the ring, Ultimate Warrioring it out.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have to be very careful with him, and these matches are gonna be short. Like what he did with Otis this past Monday, that's kind of what you're gonna be looking
that was
for.
Actually dangerous. What he did to Otis.
Everything about that match was dangerous. However, there's only like a couple of Otises on the roster, so there's only so many times he's gonna do that. And we can get some. You remember like when Ryback was clowning like the local competitor. Yeah, the local
hometown guy.
Yeah, bring back the hometown athlete to get squashed, or he can squash them 3 at a time, and he can have one match.
Didn't they do that to Goldberg? Didn't they run up? Was it Goldberg or Omos where they gave him 3 victories at once?
It might have been Omos. I know they did it with Ryback.
Yes.
Yeah, Ryback was having like 3-on-1 handicap matches,
and he stacked them.
So bring that back and do that for Oba. Give Oba 10 minutes on every show where he's knocking off 3 people at once. Pause. and we'll count those all as wins. Like it could be like a 3-on-1 handicap match, elimination rules. He got to beat everybody on the other side. That way you can line up some local athletes, a couple bums, and tomato cans, and just run the numbers up.
So they've done this on NXT PLEs. I can't see a reason why they wouldn't do this at Backlash, especially with the heat that Obafemi has right now. Let Obafemi do an open challenge at Backlash.
I don't see why not. You need him on the show no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, bring him out, let him talk his shit, and get him in, get him out, and you got an extra match, and the fans get their money's worth.
That's what you put on ESPN for free.
Right after
Obafemi's open challenge.
Right after Danhausen.
He need to kick the show off right before Danhausen. So it's like Oba will get him turned up. Danhausen will settle him down, but entertain him. That's enough to get everybody like, hey, this is interesting. Let me see what I can see on the not free part. I'm just saying. I mean, sidebar.
John Cena has announced that he will be there making history, making news in Tampa.
Boy,
if it's Club WWE, kick rocks, kiss my ass. I don't care. But suppose it's not. Do we see the purchase of another entity come into the fold? If so, who? And if not, what could the history breaking news be?
So once upon a time with the new
the projects, I'm sorry.
But once upon a time with the new entity, I would have said New Japan. That's out the window.
Out of the question. Not what's happening right now. No.
Yeah. No. So they'd rather talent raid than buy the whole promotion. So
you mentioned that. You just mentioned New Japan. Could he be announcing Hiroshi Takahashi or Hiromi Takahashi?
They would never use John Cena to make that announcement. Because when you use John Cena to make an announcement like that, that means you're gonna invest a lot of time, effort, and resources into that person. So
using broken pencil logic. Continue.
So I don't know what other entity they would acquire that would cause for like massive announcement. So I'm gonna go with the obvious elephant in the room. They're gonna announce the location of WrestleMania 43,
which is already in Saudi.
I mean, not 43, 44.
Nashville.
That's what the scuttlebutt is, because there was a.
We talked about this 3 years ago on this very show.
True.
That Nashville should be on the radar, and it was pending a couple of eggs had to get cracked and fried in order for this to happen. I've been to Nashville in the last couple of years. Actually, in the last 12 months, I've been in Nashville. I can't tell you the update on those eggs being cracked without doing my Googles.
Didn't Nashville get a SummerSlam not that long ago?
No, they were supposed to. It was rumored they were supposed to. They were in the running for one. Minneapolis got that one. That's the one that's this year.
I think that's the announcement, because we had this running joke in the Broken Pencil Facebook private group about where the next WrestleMania location was going to be. Because Nick Khan kind of put out like a cryptic statement saying, wait till you hear where the next location.
I think he said where 2028 is what he said.
Yeah, so we started guessing, and it was like parts unknown, Tokyo,
Vice City.
Yeah, Vice City. That was hilarious.
Anywhere it damn well pleases.
My God.
Speaking of Vice City, May 26th apparently is the date again.
I don't believe it.
I'll
believe it when I see it.
Michael McDonald, y'all will be there. We that's more we can add to 272. Next up, I think this should kick the closed hour off.
Hey, let me ask you a question though. I hate to keep prolonging this, but who's the mystery partner?
Okay, that's a great question.
Because this should be something like we kind of wager on. Like who is the mystery partner for this match with Danhausen?
who only person we haven't seen in a while that we actually would care about if he showed up that I can think of would be KO.
So, and funny you mentioned that. KO, I guess, did a video sometime this week, and it was promoting some dates for SmackDown or just for WWE period in Canada. He hasn't given any update on where his health is. I really wouldn't expect him to. If he's close to returning, there's no reason to say anything because you kind of bury the lead. Neck surgery.
Considering the severity of the injury,
right?
Unless it was a work,
right?
There's no way near clear that we are right now.
I would never think someone takes that much time off.
Because we're talking 14 months at this point.
Yeah, so I don't think I think he may just be at a point now, especially depending on how much work had to be done once they got in there. He may just now be to a point where he can start actually training.
Like in the gym. Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, like 14 months, he might be another 6 to 8 months from taking his first bump. And that first bump gonna tell you everything. So we not weight training yet. We not even working on maybe a different meal plan. None of that. Like,
we've already cringed enough with Will Ospreay being out for 6.
Right.
Having the Arn Anderson surgery.
And for whatever they did to Ospreay had to be some like top shelf. Yeah. Like, you got the Adrian Peterson treatment. Because there is no way.
There are a couple of people that come to mind in pro wrestling that have had the same success that Adrian Peterson had in the NFL with the gruesome injury. Seth Rollins and John Cena are the only two that come to mind.
And I'm more inclined to believe John Cena's more than anybody else. Like Seth, I don't really know.
You think he might be working hurt still? Like, or not hurt, not at 100%. Clear, but not at 100%.
That strikes me as more like, yeah, Seth is just like, if I'm not
be out there.
Yeah, if I'm not wrestling, I'm going stir crazy. That's the vibe I get from him.
But like, John Cena taking, what was it, 6 weeks off or something that he should have been out for 8 months for? Was it 6 weeks? It was something crazy.
It was more than 6 weeks, but it was
way
nowhere near
less time.
Yeah, way less. He never stays gone long. Kind of the same thing. Like, he loves the grind. But yeah,
who you got for mystery partner?
I don't know. Like, I want Finn Balor as the Demon. I want Demonhausen. That's what I want. I want Demonhausen.
2 back-to-back PLEs dilutes that brand to me.
I mean, is it not diluted enough already?
This is true.
You can't really do no more damage to it. You might want to try to get some money with it.
And those are your new world tag team champions if Demonhausen does show up.
Yeah, the most expensive part of the whole thing is just having to body paint him every week.
I think that comes out of his pocket, though.
If we're going to get money with it, it better not. You know what? Tell me this. For as long as Finn Balor has been with WWE and been doing the demon character, why have we never seen a shirt that looks like his body paint?
Suave. I'm going to be so mad at you. I'm going to be so mad at you.
In the words of our tribal chief, I just gave you proof of concept. So if it happens and you're mad at me, we have this as a timestamp to show, hey, that's not an original idea from you. That's something you pulled from here. Zell me mine. Appreciate you. This is a question.
I haven't done that in a while.
But it's a question that, it's worth asking. Like, why? Why not?
It is coming from an honest place.
Very honest place. Other than that, I mean, I don't know who makes sense for Danhausen other than maybe CM Punk. They're real life friends. There is a real life relationship there. It looks as if CM Punk may be jumping to SmackDown. It gives him something to do, but he may just be taking time off.
I'm saying it just bubbles soap to the surface is all that does.
So, I mean, CM Punk is a guest. I don't think it's a really good one, but it is a name.
Who else could matter, man? Like we can't even do a mixtape of this one.
Not without pulling up the roster, because I don't know if there's any, and then they cutting people left and right.
I'm about to say the release date. This is the beginning of our 9th year of doing this, and probably 7 of those years that we've done episodes, releases have either happened while we were recording or immediately after we stopped. This year is no different.
No different. They always catch us right after we push stop record on an episode, and then we get a list of releases.
And a couple of years we anticipated it, and it didn't happen, and then it happened.
And for people
this year we didn't think it was going to happen, and it happened in the worst possible ways.
And for people wondering why this is all happening when it's happening post WrestleMania, when you think there's more money, there's a quarterly earnings call that happens right after WrestleMania every year. If you're in a situation where you're trying to shave off an enormous amount of debt, look good to your shareholders, and raise the company valuation for the first half of the year, that's why you shave so much of the payroll right before quarterly earnings.
272. That's going to be on 272. We'll talk more about that in detail.
Look, we just be trying to teach people how not to be idiots.
Shouts out to the Petty Messiah, aka Deshaun St. Julian, of the CFO of the Broken Pencil BC. More like the CFA, the Chief Financial Advisor, because shooting from the hip on the money train.
Stanging him.
Right. Yeah, stanging him. Shout out stanging him.
Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis. That's my next guest. Booker T.
Not Booker T.
Yeah, give me Booker T for the win. I'm Carmelo Hayes. That's a realistic one.
It's realistic, but I hate that you feel like you have nothing else to do with him.
I mean, you got to blame ChatGPT for that,
boy. Speaking of, there's the roulette wheel of doom right there. That is the spin the wheel, make a deal of ever. That's
who's booking the shows nowadays. I'm scrolling. Ricky Saints is working heel right now. Dragunov.
That'd be a good one.
Juice. That was a good one. I'm scrolling the roster. I don't see anybody that makes like an immediate impact. LA Knight.
Yeah.
But then that's a lateral move back to SmackDown.
Which he was never technically moved to Raw. He just happened to be. He was here by the circumstance.
He popped up the beef with Seth Rollins and just stayed.
Yo, fam, that couch has got a dent in it. Like, can you fluff the pillows at least?
Matt Cardona.
Nah.
Omos, but he been doing big in AAA, but Omos would be hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, because for one, he is the attraction.
Yes.
And we haven't seen him on WWE TV in at least 3 years.
This is a perfect place for Omos. Okay, that's who gets my vote. I want it to be Omos if it's not going to be Demonhausen.
Especially if they do lights out or some smoke or something.
Royce Keys. It's a good way to get him some favor.
He gonna hurt Kit.
Shinsuke Nakahausen.
Nakahausen. And Shinsuke colors too. That'd be dope. What? Shinsuke's colors.
Yeah, see? Dansuke.
That'd be dope.
Make it a win with Titus O'Neil. Yeah, I ain't got nobody else. I don't scroll this whole roster and I don't see nothing. So unless they got somebody tucked away that we haven't seen, that we've completely forgotten about.
Dansuke Nakahausen. I like Dansuke Nakahausen.
Dansuke Nakahausen. Can you imagine them trying to do backstage segments and have conversations? Shinsuke's English with with Danhausen. Oh my God, that is the stuff that edibles are made for.
Oh boy! All right, we done wasted a whole half hour talking about one match.
Boy, you see how we make it stretch?
like baking soda and cold water.
Make it stretch like a track star.
Oh man, I think this would be the first match on the actual show itself at post ESPN. Puppy Power, Braun Breaker taking on Seth Rollins. Battle for the Vision. Who ends up blind here? Suave, who ain't gonna win?
Seth Rollins ain't gonna win.
Thank you. Good night. All right. Sandwich in the middle of all these matches are the ladies. Wait, what?
Ladies.
Asuka taking on Io Sky. This one takes on new meaning because the newly departed Kairi Sane was in the middle of a storyline alongside Asuka, and now she has no one, and that's Asuka, that is. I think Io is going to end up on the side of Asuka. I just don't know if it's going to be during this stretch, but I personally think Io ain't going to win. What say you, Suave?
I'm gonna say Io ain't gonna win because I feel like you can get a decent three match series out of this. I think you can. That's just, it depends on whether or not you're committed. You can do this Raw, and then by the time the next PLE comes up, it'll be like a gimmick match for the blow off. So yeah. Question: over under 50% chance we get a Kyrie chant during this.
I'm going to say over 50%, and over 50% of the crowd will be chanting for Kyrie.
Kyrie,
we want Kyrie.
Yeah,
fam.
Don't let me down.
So the next PLE apparently is on Sunday, May 31st.
See, perfect timing.
That's the Clash.
Perfect timing. You see what I'm saying?
We going back to In Your House days with every pay-per-views every 3 weeks.
Yeah. In your house. Yeah. That's 1995 if anybody was, outside right then.
All right. And what could be or should be our co-main event, the second loudest match of the night. Mr. Whoop That, the new United States champion, Trick Williams, taking on Sami Zayn. Suave, who ain't gonna win?
The gingerbread man will not be victorious on this day.
Absolutely. We had a funeral on SmackDown this Friday for the gingerbread man, and there's absolutely no reason that Sami Zayn should get this run back. Even though the money's in the chase, Trick is gold right now.
I feel very confident in saying that ChatGPT wrote that.
The gingerbread man?
The death of the gingerbread man. I'm very confident in saying that is a ChatGPT formulated situation.
What we are going to do, put a pin in this. What we're going to do in 272 is take a current storyline and run it through ChatGPT
and see how close. I love it. That's your best idea of 2026.
I know it's not.
On this show? Yeah.
The continuation of what we started in 271 is the best idea I've had on this show in 2020.
Prisoner of the moment. I don't care what you say. Prisoner of the moment. I am playing my prisoner of the moment card. That is the greatest idea you've had in 2026.
Bob never plays this card. He slapped it on the table and it spun around.
Hey, yo, it's like sticking the hot joke on your forehead in spades. Like, look, I'm playing this card whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not, it's going to take anything that you throw out there to get ready for it. It's coming at you.
Oh, my God, today.
Last but certainly not least, the match we all been waiting for, didn't realize it was going to happen this soon.
Okay.
For the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Obviously, no, it's not even WWE. It's just the generic World Heavyweight Championship sponsored by Menon. It's your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, taking on the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu has done something that we have not seen in a couple of decades. He broke out the Tongan death grip.
Shout out to Haku. Ming!
King Tonga.
Boy.
Suave.
Yeah.
Here's where it gets interesting.
Very.
Who ain't gonna win?
So I'm gonna stick with my regular logic and look at this on the face value of what it is. On the face value of what it is, Jacob ain't gonna win.
Okay.
However, looking at
Somebody has put a quarter inside the slot while you were playing this, and a new challenger has joined the match.
So, with the rumor mill running rampant with TKO's new negotiating
Get
strategy,
your hands out my pockets. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
you see what I'm saying? Like with they out here patting pockets and checking IDs right now. So with all of the rumor mill going crazy, with the amount of press that Jacob Fatu has been getting lately, like he's been all over ESPN, he's been at,
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club, Club 520. If there's a podcast,
unauthorized podcast, yes.
Yeah, if there is a urban culture podcast or platform for him to pop up on, he's doing that. If it's a sporting event, he already went to the Tampa Bay Rays game.
Him and Jay went to the Giants game and threw out the first pitch.
So he's in heavy rotation right now when it comes to media accessibility. ESPN is posting reels asking him questions. Shout out to him for shouting at New Jack during one of those. Like, that's crazy. So now I'm really considering like letting my hair down for Halloween and being Jacob for and be Jacob for Halloween.
That would be SWE Jacob Fight 2 with that, or D5 Jacob Fight 2.
I'm gonna be contra unit.
Jacob Fight 2.
Yeah, you mean?
Yeah, get some scribble around your neck.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm finna be out there for real. I ain't finna go with the sanitized version. We finna get active.
Uh-oh. You froze up on me. Come back.
Love how that was
Hey, boy, the gods are godding right now, boy.
He stuck the fuck out of us with that one. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that popped me. Pause. Yeah, I would never go outside doing the sanitized version. Like, nah, it's gonna be straight contra unit, real goon-ish.
Yeah.
But I do see
different colors though.
different colors though. But yeah, it's gonna be nothing like what you get on Mondays. Yeah, just I see an opportunity here, but I don't know. I don't have that kind of faith in WWE or TKO to make this move unless there is real truth and validity to these rumors about Roman's contract situation and or negotiating status with TKO. Because otherwise, why would you do everything you did at WrestleMania to dismantle it in a month? It just doesn't make any good sense to me. But I'm gonna ride with the tribal chief. Like, Jacob ain't gonna win. What you got?
All right. So yeah, I like it. There is an alternate universe here.
Right.
I'm gonna pick your brain. You know the last time, and chime in, pencil pushers, on the Facebook, all social media platforms at Broken Pencil BC, and also on the email brokenpencilbc@gmail.com, show at brokenpencilbc.com. Do you know the last time that the WWE Championship or a WWE Championship changed hands without a successful defense by the champion?
That's a good question.
I'll give you a hint. I talked about it without mentioning this portion of it on our more than likely on our WrestleMania show. Our WrestleMania, you know who ain't gonna win.
Oh, I'm certainly not gonna remember it. What you got?
What other than Roman Reigns, what championship match was a focal point of WrestleMania 42?
Randy and Cody?
Yep. Keep talking. That's a hint.
Change hands without a successful defense. So that feels like there has to be a cash in involved.
Nope, no cash in.
No cash in.
Now there was a cash in on this, however, not for the match that I'm talking about. So
Drew.
Bingo. It was Drew on Randy Orton right before Survivor Series during the pandemic.
Really? I thought it was gonna be Drew and Cody from this year.
No.
Drew didn't have no title matches before Cody.
Wait, so you I forgot about that. That fast.
Drew had one defense against Cody and lost it.
Cody and lost it.
Because he wasn't booked in any match. He wasn't booked in the Elimination Chamber.
Yep, and that's how we got to Randy.
Come on with it.
Circle gets you. Yeah. All right. Good shit, Suave. Good shit. So I say that to say this.
Okay.
We know why that was done. And of course there would be a reason to do this too, but we haven't seen it at a point to where people actually care about the title changing hands, because the one thing that would do, especially with Jacob bringing out the Tongan death grip, is instantly turn him heel. Because even though the fans would chant "you deserve it" and all that type of stuff,
yeah,
another Tongan death grip, they're booing. And not booing out of we're tired of this. They're booing out of like you're the bad guy. Because
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know if that booing lasts. It's kind of like, you remember when Goldberg lost to Kevin Nash, like everybody was booing Goldberg because it was starting to get stale. Then they were booing, and then as soon as Kevin Nash beat Goldberg, they were like,
"Wait, why did this happen?
This ain't what we wanted."
Yeah,
it's begging for a bike all holiday season, then getting that bike on Christmas Day and realizing you wanted skates. So I
back ain't got no pegs on. The hell wrong with you?
I don't think Jacob he can be viewed as a bad guy. Like in this situation, if you finding a way to hate Roman or Jacob, that's a you thing. Because Jacob is saying, I want to be champion just so I can come up, so I can do better for my family. There's nothing more baby-faced than that.
But that's also the villain that we preached about for the last 8 years, Suave.
Of course.
The one who tells the truth no matter what. You may hate the truth, but it's still the truth, and it's the real way to live, whether the superhero tells you to do this or not.
Both guys are telling the truth and have been telling the truth. Roman did it the whole time during his feud with Punk. I go home to be a father. I go home to be a present father and a husband. I go home so that my kids don't go through what we and my cousins went through when we were kids, with our dads being on the road 300 days a year.
He goes home to drop off that super sperm to deliver not one, but 2 sets of twins. Who talked to me?
You hear when he said, I'm trying to get 170 kids higher education. That might be an accurate number. So he's like, yeah, you worry about your household. I'm trying to get the whole family reunion taken care of.
Like, I'm trying to chief this tribe. What are you doing?
That boy said, you cooking for your house. I'm cooking for the entire family.
And like you said, If the scuttlebutt has any gas to this smoke, we could be looking at a winner and new.
We could,
and it's not a bad choice.
I don't think he would be, to me, I don't think he would be a heel. Now, the question is, if the scuttlebutt is true and you're going to execute this play, does Jacob take the Usos with him?
I think his relationship with Jay is close enough to where that does happen. However, it's only because Roman's going to be gone for a little bit.
But that's what I'm saying. If this situation is unfixable by Saturday and Roman's out, one, how long is he out for? Two, does he ever come back?
I don't know. And here this comes to mind too. Remember when the Undertaker came back and says, "I'm back," and then left for damn near ever?
I mean,
like the next WrestleMania was his last. After he
I
said,
don't know why you playing with the church's money anyway. Pay that man what you owe him. Honor the contract.
The numbers don't lie. Since he's come back from his fight, and you know the fight I'm talking about.
Indeed.
The numbers have never been better.
The numbers for Netflix exponentially up. Why are we playing games?
Pre-pandemic, while pandemic, post-pandemic, and he had to be absent during the pandemic for obvious reasons. And still did the damn thing during the pandemic.
Even though I don't agree with it, I understand why, from a corporate aspect, you start going door to door doing a census when it comes to the financials. I understand the why. I don't support it, but I understand it.
Man.
Certain doors you don't knock on. Period.
You just
skip that house altogether.
That man is weird. His wife is weird and owns cats. You never see them leave. You never see them come home. Facts. All you know is that when you walk outside, the car is gone. You come back outside, the car is there.
You see him moving in weird hours with only a black duffel bag.
One light is on and all you see is a silhouette.
Stay away from that house.
You might see an arm move. Don't ring that doorbell.
Skip
and
that
there's
house.
a no soliciting sign on the yard, not even on the door.
Yeah, like I don't know why you playing.
Stay away from that house.
I bet you didn't ask his WrestleMania opponent no questions like that.
Man, say.
Hey, ask him to take a 50% pay cut. Watch what happens.
Yo, give credit where credit is due. Who the hell said Money in the Bank should keep their contract and everybody else gets cut? Who said that? Was it Jamal?
I mean, hey, feast or fired. If TNA been doing it the right way
for years.
Feast or fired. So just
who's this? No idea is original. I mean, who's to say we can't see a feast or fired with the worldwide leader with a large audience?
TKO just moving mad slimy right now, and you're jeopardizing the product. Leave that man and his money alone. Honor the contract that was signed.
When your manager comes through with a polyester butterfly collar, you need to leave. And he just stepped out of a 1974 Cadillac in 2026. You better watch out who you looking at.
Say that man went to prom with Steve Hightower.
Hey, he's still smoking cigarettes in the car.
Hey man, just leave. You got the money to pay these people. So playing with anybody's money in this economy is the slimiest and grimiest of work.
To play with people's money in this economy after letting go 36 people. Some of them getting 7 figures. And the one person that's out here lingering around that y'all can bring back is laughing at you. That is a problem.
Karrion Kross looks like the smartest guy in the room every time we get an update about TKO business.
And you know the greatest thing about him being the smartest guy in the room?
What's that?
He literally changed rooms.
Look, okay. I'm glad you said that because there are people who don't know the other part of that saying. When you're the smartest person in the room, you're supposed to change rooms.
You're in the wrong room if you're
in the wrong room.
And when he was excommunicado, he made sugar cane out of sugar shit.
50 Cent taught me a very valuable lesson once upon a time. He said, you'll be as successful as the people you hang around with for no reason. And that translates to if you hanging around somebody who can't offer you any kind of information, how can you better yourself?
If all you hang around is broke people, you can't be rich.
If you're hanging out with 5 broke people, you'll be the 6th.
Even if you walk into the situation with money, it's no longer yours.
Yeah, that's wild. Like that's crazy. Yes, you're supposed to change. If you're the smartest guy in the room, change rooms.
Change rooms.
So, I mean, who's the smartest guy in TKO's room? Because apparently he might have been
TKO or around TKO. Because the smartest person at TKO might be Dana White.
If that's the case, everybody.
A close second would be Dwayne Johnson, and a close third would be Ariel Helwani.
If that's the, if
I'm sorry. Disregard Ariel Helwani. Damn near. Ari Emanuel. My bad.
If Dana White is the smartest person in the room at TKO, it's time for everybody to change rooms.
Well, let's think about Dana White's pedigree.
Cokehead.
He started the UFC.
Woman abuser.
Sold to Zuffa and became the president.
I mean, his money flip game is
it's next to Mark Cuban's, man.
But I've never seen him do anything that would constitute smart. I've seen Mark Cuban do things that constitute smart.
Staying at the top of companies you keep selling, that's pretty damn smart.
That's a lawyer negotiating on your behalf.
Hey, he got him. He got the right one.
We know some blithering idiots that got great legal game.
Listen, I'm not the one that's going to give Dana White too much credit, but I mean, credit where credit is due.
We'll agree to disagree on this.
Because outside of our childhood fandom for this art form and sport that we dearly love and have been podcasting for over 8 years,
right?
The main reason why we continue to watch this shit is the same reason we continue to talk about it, and that's the business aspect of it. Because to quote Mega Ran, pencil pusher extraordinaire,
what up, gang?
Everything is pro wrestling.
Facts.
No, you don't see wrestlers talking about which football player, what basketball player they want to be, but you see football player, basketball player, hockey player, soccer player, golfer. You see all of them imitating a pro wrestler at one point in time or another.
Facts. No lies told.
No lies. I mean, documented. You can go Google it, find it. When you're on the playground playing ball, sure you want to be like Mike and stuck your tongue out. Sure you snowbird a shot and say Kobe. But how many times you going woo? How many times you gonna raise an eyebrow and smell what the Rock is cooking?
A whole locker room having trouble holding these alligators down.
How many conversations have you had to have about throwing a middle finger or telling somebody to suck it?
The crotch chop ran rampant in the NFL, so much so that they had to ban it. They started throwing unsportsmanlike conduct penalties based on the crotch chop. Down where? Down there.
Down there.
Yeah, so yeah, let me no, I'm not gonna back off my opinion of Dana White. My opinion of him. I won't say how smart he is or isn't. To your points. I'll just say the way he does business looks a lot like what they're doing right now. And I feel like the UFC has been hurt to a degree by the way he does business with.
I will not dispute that fact at all. In fact, I would say those athletes are among the most underpaid, underappreciated athletes in the world.
Facts.
As evidenced by the fact that people on the undercard are fighting back-to-back weeks after getting their heads rocked to backfill positions for injured athletes in previous matches. Who does that?
And it's increasingly more to attend a UFC event. So you're bringing in more money. You're just not paying out.
Paying out less. You're paying stipends for one person to have the quote unquote play of the day. And it's the most violent play of the day. The knockout of the night gets a bonus.
You're going to incentivize the nonsense.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be in the main event, which is crazy.
And they don't have a choice. You're not paying them really enough to begin with. So of course I'm going to try to reach for the extras.
And these cats got teams. They got teams they got to pay.
And in honor of Billionaire Ted, I feel like that's a very weird game for TKO to start playing when you're this far in the lead, because we lived through WCW versus WWF and WWE. We saw how that happened and how WCW jumped out to the lead they jumped to. A bunch of people that you decided not to pay in Stanford went down to Georgia and turned up. So
and we thought, because of things like the internet being in its infancy, we thought it was 100% real.
So now
they made it 100% believable.
So now you have a situation where the entire world, whether you're a wrestling fan or not, can sympathize with being fired or having your wages cut for the greater good of a corporation. And if they take that story to the podcast, you get enough of those people to take that story to Jacksonville, they're going to become sentimental favorites. And all of a sudden, AEW programming doesn't look so what it used to. It starts to look like a real alternative. And people will jump on the bandwagon the same way they did when AEW first started.
Because we have yet to see that big fuck you moment.
It's coming.
You better believe. If Tony Khan has a glass axe or an axe behind glass in order to help the fire,
now is the time.
And you have two people who are residents of Florida who have no problem coming in and putting the ship on their back.
And I'm definitely not.
Both of them world-class title contenders out the gate. One of them a former world heavyweight champion, the other one a former king of the ring.
You add infinite value to your roster, to your television product, to your entire organization. These are quality human beings on top of being quality talent. So
one of them had a questionable moment in privacy that became public. You can't talk about it.
Only questionable because it went public.
Because it went public, exactly. But y'all doing it. But y'all doing it now. Y'all doing it now, and just hoping that you don't get caught. That moment. There's another one of those moments coming soon too. Promise. At any rate, you know what it is. Show BrokenPencilBC.com, BrokenPencilBC@gmail.com, at BrokenPencilBC on all things social, at BrokenPencilBC on what?
Everything.
And
everything.
Yeah, I'm going to finalize this. Jacob ain't gonna win, and I think it's going to be the beginning of the suction that is the magnetism that is Roman to the bloodline becoming one whole unit. And because of the situation that's happened with some of these releases, the last one standing by name and by circumstance should be Solo. And he is the last one that comes in. That's my prediction for the summer.
Yeah, because of course we speaking about the New Day. Well, several of the MFTs are no longer
Tama
employed.
Tonga and Tonga Loa
And JC Mateo.
and JC Mateo. So Jeff Cobb will be back in Japan here real soon. If not tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, United Empire. Yeah.
Because
I mean, you might be
the fuller version of UE right now with the youngest in New Japan world champion ever. That's still not the leader of the faction that he's in. But I digress.
Look, not my circus
at all. All right, man.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, man.
What that is?
Take it to the app.
Pencil pushers. Like, rate, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell that friend to tell a friend. And then tell that friend again. Heads up. Pencils down.
Rest in peace, Ted Turner. 10 bell salute for you, bro.
Billionaire Ted, baby.
Yeah.
Whole lot of fucking gang shit.